Today's story is drama-filled and action-packed. You see, he's kind of like a Robin Hood. We're going to see one of the most controversial passages in the Bible, and we're going to see that this guy really has a problem with people who have accents. All right, so the Israelites, they decided they wanted to do their own thing. And so they were not following God, and they were worshiping all kinds of false gods and doing all these things. And so God sent some people to punish them. For 18 years, they were subservient to these other nations, and they were getting really tired of it. And so they called out to God and they said, "God, save us." But God said, you've been following all of these other gods. Why should I save you? And they say, "No, God, save us." And he says, no, you think you can do it on your own. I'm going to let you do it on your own. And they say, "No, God, save us." And they really, truly mean that they want God to save them. And so what they do, they say, "We have sinned. We've done the wrong things. We turned away from you. We should not have done that. We should not have followed these other false gods." And they get rid of all of their false gods and they commit to serving the Lord only. And God says, "Okay, I will save you." And during this time, the enemy army crosses over and gets ready to attack Israel. Now, we have to go back a little bit to get the history of what's been going on with this leader who God is going to raise up. You see, this leader, his name is Jephthah, and he was born of this man, and his mother was a prostitute, and the man had a wife also, and the wife had some sons. So the brothers, they don't really like Jephthah, and they're like, "You shouldn't have any inheritance with us. You don't belong in this family." And so they exile Jephthah, and Jephthah goes away to live somewhere else and just have his life away. So he's out there living, but he's kind of a mighty warrior. And so he's out there doing his thing, and people hear about him, and all these people come to join forces with Jephthah. So he's kind of leading this force of Robin Hood type men who are out there in the woods doing their own thing, being kind of mighty and strong, while Israel's doing their own thing. But Jephthah's family and all of the people who knew about Jephthah, they hear what's going on with Jephthah, and then he kind of has this kind of strong buff army that's kind of useful. And so they decide, while they're in the middle of this war and these people are coming to attack them, they say, "Oh, you know what? The best fighters in this country at this time is actually Jephthah and his friends. We banished them because Jephthah was not born of the right woman, and we're kind of regretting that now." So they decide to send a delegation to Jephthah and say, "Jephthah, please help us, rescue us, bring your army, and if you succeed in defeating these enemies, then not only will we let you back into the family, but you can also be the ruler of Israel for us." And Jephthah's like, "Are you sure that you're gonna make me the ruler of Israel? Because you told me I was a horrible person because I was born from a different mom, and you didn't like that, and so you sent me away. You're really going to not just extend me back into the family, but also give me rulership and authority over the entire nation?" And they say, "Yeah, Jephthah, we totally will. We are really sorry for what we said to you. We're really sorry that we sent you away, and we really want you to deliver us from these horrible people who are attacking us." So Jephthah agrees. So Jephthah sends a message to the king of the attacking army, and he says, "Hey, what's going on?" And the king of the attacking army says, "Well, this is what's going on. You Israelites, you used to live in Egypt, but when you came over, you took over our land, and we want it back." So Jephthah says, "Well, that's not actually exactly what happened. You see, there was kind of this long history. We came out of Egypt. We asked, could we walk through your land? You said no, so we went around it. Now, I might be mixing up a few of these details, so definitely go back and read it for yourself. But in the end, the point is that Jephthah's saying, we didn't take your land. God gave us your land. Who are your gods? If your gods are strong enough to keep your land, they should have stood up and helped you, but our God obviously is stronger. If your God gives you something, aren't you going to take that gift that your God gives you? In the same way, God has given us this land, and we accepted it from him. And also, we've been living here for 300 years. Why are you coming to us now saying that you want the land back? What's going on now?" And also, remember these other kings who lived nearby us, and they were pretty much a lot stronger than you, and they never questioned us. They just let us live here peaceably. And so do you think you're better than those kings? Because they left us here and were kind of defeated by us. So you sort of know what you're getting into, right? And so the Ammonite king says, "No, I'm gonna take your land. Like, that's how this is gonna go. So they go into battle, and Jephthah says, God, I love you, I serve you, I'm gonna follow you. I want to make this promise to you. If you give these people into my hands, then whatever comes out of my house to greet me when I go home, that I will give it to you as an offering. So they go to war, and Jephthah and his people are victorious over the attacking army. And so Jephthah is like having this big parade as he's going home and so excited. And like people are coming out of the houses to greet them all. And when he gets to his house, his daughter comes out to greet him. And he says, no, why did you have to come out to greet me? Like, now I have to give you to the Lord. And she says, oh no, like, I'm so sad because I'm single and I haven't been married yet. And I'm really sad that I'm never going to get to have any babies. And would you please let me go into the woods with my friends so we can like mourn for a little while that I'm going to die a virgin? And Jephthah said, okay, yeah, that's fine. So then there became this tradition in Israel that people would go out and have this like remembrance for this daughter of Jephthah because she was given to the Lord. But that's not the end of the story, because you see there was some more drama going on. There were these people, the Ephraimites, who did not get to be a part of the battle that Jephthah was a part of, and they didn't get to experience the victory that Jephthah experienced. And so they come to Jephthah with their big army and they say, Jephthah, why are you trying to get the victory and not us? Like, we should be the rulers of Israel, not you. Like, what's going on? And Jephthah says, we asked you to come and fight with us and you said no. So I went and I fought by myself, and now I'm the king of Israel and you're not. King, leader, whatever, judge. He's the judge of Israel. And they say, we don't like that. We don't want you to be the ruler here. So they have this big battle, and the Ephraimites are defeated. But some of them are like fleeing and like trying to sneak away. And so there's this river crossing, and Jephthah sets some men up by the river crossing, and he says, okay, everybody who comes over this bridge, like, we know we have a different dialect than the Ephraimites who attacked us, and so our accent is a little bit different. So here's what we are gonna do. Every time somebody tries to cross over this bridge, I want you to have them say this word, Shibboleth, and see, can they pronounce it properly? And if they say Sibboleth instead of Shibboleth, then we'll know they're actually Ephraimites and we should kill them and not let them over the bridge. So that's what they do. They ask these people, okay, come and say Shibboleth as you're going by, and if they say Sibboleth, then they're killed. And like 40,000 plus people were killed by this method. Crazy. I don't know if they're like coming in droves or if they were like fleeing one by one, but that's a lot of people to be killed because they couldn't say Shibboleth. And those are the great exploits of Jephthah. And he ruled Israel for 6 years.